Hi, this is Michael Guest from Persist, and this is an ad hoc screencast on how to calculate delta power and peak frequency and some other metrics on a 4-channel EEG. And to do that, we're going to set up some initial parameters. One is there's a request to have a 2-minute epoch. That could be moved or paged forward. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and switch the screen from 10 seconds, and we're going to go put 2 minutes up on the screen, maybe a bit more than that. Let's go ahead and do this. So now we have 240 seconds on the screen, and I'm going to go ahead and right-click and do, I'm going to make sure fixed position of new cursors are off. If it's on, then when I set a range, it remains at that location in the EEG. If this is not selected, then the range will follow me wherever I page forward or back in the EEG. So I'm going to do insert range, and I'm going to eyeball it. And now I'm going to go to cursor control because I want to do something to make this more precise. So I'm going to go ahead and go to properties, and I'm going to select the first one, edit the position at 0 seconds. Now I'm going to take the second one, that's pretty close, and set this at 120 seconds. So I just edited those two. So now I have a 2-minute epoch placed. And again, I can decrease the amount of time or increase the amount of time on the screen. And I can force it to 120 seconds. Right now it's not forced to do that, the auto fit width, so I've got a little bit of room here on the right hand side, which will be good. So I can zoom in and out of the waveforms using the time control. We'll leave it up at 240. So now I'm going to insert a vertical adornment. I'm going to start with this FFT delta theta alpha beta map, DTAB, and then I'm going to modify this and save this as something else. So I'm going to insert this. It's a 4-channel EEG, so these maps are not lighting up with anything. I'm going to go ahead and delete the maps. And I picked this because the bins are already set. Now if we go into the properties on this, we can see that we have the delta theta alpha beta bins set up. And let's go ahead and go to data ranges. And instead of EEG page, I'm going to select ranges. And I'm going to do all. I only have one range here. And I'm going to click OK. So now it's set to use the current range. And as I page forward in the EEG, it should update that. Next, I want to get some values from this. So I'm going to go ahead and right click. I'm going to insert a vertical adornment. I'm going to pick the FDA table. So I have a table of values here. This is these are more values than show here. I'm just going to go to the properties on this table. And right now I'm showing the average amplitude for delta theta alpha beta, but let's go ahead and pick the peak as well, but you can pick other parameters. And the data ranges are the visible ranges. These are delta theta alpha beta ranges defined on the curve. So I'll do that, and you can see that some more has been added. So I can scooch this over. Now if I want to get these values, I just right-click, copy text to clipboard, and then if I bring up a spreadsheet and paste that in there, then I get those values, and I can iterate this process to get multiple values for each one of these. So let's go back to this. And again, as I page forward, this will update each time as that window slides along through the EEG, and I can capture those measurements. Hope this has been helpful. Any questions, please let me know. Thanks so much. This is Michael Guest from Persist Development, and I can be reached through my email directly, or you can contact me through support@persist.com.